right, we are back after a short break.
Kyle
Get
Brummett.
ourselves back into our normal routines here.
Got rid of all the huge midgets.
Yeah.
And the carnies.
I didn't step a foot there. Yeah, Mike, right here is probably a good spot.
Right here?
Yeah.
Greg Huey.
Hey, Brian Vanderveen, when you get a chance, go hit the 3 dots down there by turn 3. I got you. We'll give you a little time. Chris, you haven't checked in yet. Go to the dots, the 3 dots.
Chris Simpson.
A what? I've got a bunch of them up here if you want one.
I've got some. I just lost one out on the track. I didn't say maybe across the body clip out there.
I'll come across the one I vacuum. Yeah, that's good. Just to do the sweeper and then have Dave go down to 4. Yep. Beautiful. Hey, found a body clip. All right, so no, come over here, Brian. Go to those dots. Yeah, no, the inside, the 3 dots right here. That way you can get the sweeper. Okay. All right. I got my turn, marshals. All right, you guys ready? On the tone. Kyle's live. Chris is live. Greg's live. And Robert is live. Working our way through here. First laps, initial laps in. 11-2 for Simpson, 11-9 for Brummett, 12 flat for Cunningham, 12-1 for Huey. Robert is visiting us all the way from Springfield, Illinois. Appreciate you coming out. Oh, Kyle catches a corner right there on the sweeper. Allows Simpson to get his way by. Right now, Huey's got a handful of Robert Cunningham, who's now sitting P2, just dropped an 11-6. Simpson's 11-1 fast lap, 11-5 for Huey, 11-6 for Brummett. About a minute down, 4 to go. Simpson out top, 27-502. Cunningham's on a 26-505. Huey's on a 26-506, 1/10 back of Cunningham. Huey's got about a second gap back to Brummett. No, scratch that. Brummett back up to 3, drops Huey down 0.02 of a second, separates those 2 guys, while Cunningham ends up working himself out to about a 1.3 second gap back to Brummett. Simpson's got himself about a 3-second gap back to Cunningham as we approach about a minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Simpson still on point, still has fast lap, 11-1-7-4. Cunningham's 11-5, 11-6 for Brummett, 11-4 for Huey last time by, 11-4 for Cunningham as well. Both those cars are getting wound up. As we're approaching our way, 3:15 to go, minute 45 down. Simpson's on a 27-504, 3.3 up on Cunningham, who's on a 26-503. He's got about a 1.1 second lead on, or now it's a 2-second lead back to Brummett. Huey's 0.3 back of Brummett. 6 seconds separates all 4 of these drivers with less than 3 minutes to go. Closest battle on that track is between Huey and Brummett. 0.06 of a second separates the 2, with Kyle and trailing. As we approach our halfway mark, 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Now Cunningham's 1.8 up on Huey. Huey's got his way around Brummett. 0.3 separates those 2 guys. Only 2 seconds separates second, third, and fourth right now. Simpson's out top, 27.505, 26.504 for Cunningham, 26.508 for Huey, 26.511 for Brummett. Two to go,
2
guys.
minutes left.
2 minutes to go. Simpson on top by 6.2 seconds. Average laps are 11.332 for Simpson, 11.7 for Cunningham, 11.8 for Huey, 11.9 for Brummett. Very close racing for our second, third, and fourth cars. Equally spread apart, though. Cunningham's 1.5 up on Huey. Huey's 1.5 up on Brummett with a minute 30 to go. Minute 30 to go. That gap between Brummett and Huey's shrunk to 0.6. See where we're at here at the line. 0.8 now. Staying at 0.8 as Huey travels across the start-finish line with a minute 15 to go. Cunningham has about a 2.3 second gap back to Brummett. Brummett's
1 minute
only a half a
left.
second up on Huey. 0.2 now separates Brummett and Huey with less than a minute to go. 1/10 now. Got your leader coming up on your second place car.
45 seconds left.
0.2 is that distance between Brummett and Huey. Stays at 0.2.
30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
Looks like Simpson's going to get it with a 27.508. He's still alive, though. All drivers are still on the clock.
Kyle Brummett done. Chris Simpson done. Robert Cunningham done.
All
All drivers are finished.
27.508.
Greg Huey done.
26.508 for Cunningham. 26.509 for Brummett. Now 26.510 for Huey. All right, guys, put your cars up. Come out to turn marshal. Put your cars up. Come out to turn marshal.
Conrad Brunner. David Lee. Brian van der Veen.
Let Brian get a lap or two in here to get his tires warmed up. All right, I think we're going green, guys. Brian looks good. David Lee, you're live. Brian's on the clock, and Conrad. All drivers are go. All right, our initial laps in, 11.6 for Lee, 12.8 for van der Veen, a 12.2 for Conrad. Let them work a couple more laps in here and see where we're winding ourselves out at. Working ourselves down in a minute with 4 to go. David Lee on top, 26.510. Conrad's on a 23.501, 4.8 back. Van der Veen's on a 23.501, only 400ths back of Brunner. Van der Veen to set his fast lap, 11.619 last time by. Or 12.619, 12.2 for Brunner, 11.6 for David Lee. Approaching 2 down, 3 to go. David Lee's got about a 9.5 second lead back to Conrad. Conrad 3 seconds up on Van der Veen. Van der Veen's getting a little bit quicker. Last time by at 12.5. 12.2 for Brunner. 11.6 for David Lee. Issue for your leader down in the first corner. Halfway, 2:30 to go. David Lee, 25.504. Conrad, 23.501. Van der Veen, 23.507. 2.6. Now 1.3 seconds separates Conrad and Brian. Starting to tighten up a little bit for that second spot. Well, David Lee's got about an 11.8 second gap back to Conrad. Less than a second between Conrad and
2 minutes
Van der Veen
left.
takes over P2, drops Conrad down to 3 with less than 2 to go. Lead is half a second now between Vanderveen and Bruner. David Lee's out there on cruise control. Conrad turned his fast lap a couple laps ago with a 12.394. Brian did, excuse me. Brian was a 12.394, 12.283 for Conrad. Six-tenths separates Vanderveen and Conrad.
One minute left. "45 seconds left."
That gap holds at 6/10 between second and third. Vanderveen still has the advantage. Increase to over just about a second
30
now.
seconds left.
With 30 seconds to go, Vanderveen going to be able to hold on.
"15 seconds left."
Conrad knocked 3/10 off that last lap. Ooh, down to half a second. This is probably their final lap. Brian, you're still live.
Conrad Brunner done.
Conrad is done.
David Lee done. All drivers are finished.
David Lee with the win, 25.509.
Brian Vanderveen done.
24.512. Conrad, 23.5 flat. All right, my GT12 guys, come on out, and you guys put your cars up. Come out to turn marshal. I do need a volunteer marshal if I can get one. Thank you, Huey.
John Sumner. Mike Miles. Kyle Brummett.
All right. I think we're ready to go. Let's get you guys rolling. Mike's live. Sumner's live. And Kyle. All drivers are live. Watch start finish line. Watch start finish line. All clear. All right, initial laps in. Kyle drops a 13 flat, 13.6 for Sumner, 17.1 for Miles. 7.3 seconds separates Brummett and Sumner. Sumner's got a 4-second gap back to Miles. Minute down, 4 to go. Minute down, 4 to go. Kyle on top. See if he can break into the 12s. Running a 13 flat right now is fast lap. 13.6 for Sumner. Mike Miles just ran his fastest lap. 16.7 last time by. Approaching 3:30 to go. Minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. 22.504 for Brummett. 19.5 flat for Sumner. 16.514 for Miles. Three minutes left. Kyle on top. 13-second gap back to Sumner. 22.5 flat. 25.04 for Sumner. 16.505 for Miles. Are they the same serial number?
No, they're different, but they're two like halves.
I saw that and I thought they were. I thought they were
I thought they
just
would be
random.
guessing.
Yeah.
No, they're two different ones.
I'm gonna say one thing. Phil Richardson's kid probably did that. He's a great kid. It's something. He's quirky like that. All right, 2:20 to go. Kyle's out there on a 36-second lead on Sumner. Miles is fastest lap last time by. 16.1 for him.
2 minutes left.
Ooh, 15.9 that time by. Getting faster every lap. Woo.
1 minute left.
Oh no, Sumner's out. That moves Miles to 2. Brummett now has a forever lead. Came out to shake that car down for his son and ended up racing.
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left. 15 seconds left. Mike Miles done. All drivers are
Kyle
finished.
gets it, 22,502.
Kyle Brummett done.
All right, guys, we'll start at 7:45.
Fuel rate currently said like 38%.
I will turn the track on for practice.
Kyle Brummett. Robert Cunningham. Greg Huey.
Huey.
Chris Simpson.
Hey, Mike, do me a favor. Go down, just kind of in the pit line, so you can cover that corner and those two corners. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, David, you want to move down to 4, and Conrad can kind of hang out in 3. We better get going before Huey breaks his car. There we go. We're still waiting on, guys. We're still waiting on. Robert had to do something real quick. All right, that target number is Simpson's 27508. You good, Robert? All right, man. On the clock. Kyle's live. Huey's live. Robert's live. And Simpson. 27508-827 is your current TQ. Cunningham comes out strong with an 11.6. 12 flat for Huey. Oh, Simpson does an 11.5. 11.6 for Cunningham, 12 flat for Brummett. 11.6 now for Brummett. Brummett moves up to P2, drops Cunningham to 3. Let's let you guys work a little more laps in here. We're 30 seconds down. Simpson's 1.3 up on Brummett. Brummett just turned his fastest lap, 11.565. Brummett's got about 1.9 second gap back to Huey. Huey 7/10 up on Cunningham. Looks like Cunningham's parking it. He did turn 11.6. Huey just does an 11.2. That's the fastest lap of the race. Simpson's on 11.3, 11.5 for Brummett. 26.5 flat for Simpson. 26.507 for Brummett. 25.502 for Huey. Minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Simpson still on point, 2.2 up on Brummett. Huey's 8/10 behind Kyle, 6/10 now. Second separates second and third right now. Well, Simpson's got about a 3-second gap back to Brummett with 3 minutes to go. Halfway, 2:30 left. Simpson's 3.1 up on Brummett. Brummett's 2 seconds up on Huey.
Two minutes left.
All right, Simpson's 26.502 off of his 27.508 TQ. 26.510 for Brummett. 25.501 for Huey. Huey's got that down to less than 2 second separation between Kyle and himself. Kyle's 4.8 off of Simpson's lead right now. Minute 20 to go. Minute 20 to go. Oh, 8/10 now. Huey's starting to run down Kyle. Last lap was an 11.5 to a 12.5. Kyle responds back, just set his fastest lap of the race, an 11.555.
1 minute left.
Backs it up with an 11.7.
45 seconds left.
Good consistent run for Kyle here. Just a tick off of Simpson's pace, but
30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left. Greg Huey done.
Huey gets the hero lap.
Kyle Brummett done.
2.75.
All drivers are finished.
All right, guys. Simpson
Chris
gets
Simpson
the win.
done.
Didn't get TQ. His TQ still holds up in the first round. 27.508. Come out. Put your cars up. Turn marshal. Baby LMH. Come on out.
Brian Vanderveen.
You know what though? It didn't look like Huey was pulling it down the straightaway much. Yeah, like I was watching, I was going down the straightaway. He was not what I would think it would be.
That's a really good spot.
Good, yeah.
Conrad Brunner. David Lee.
All right, I have everybody checked in. Once Conrad goes across, I'll start the race. All right, going live. All right, your current TQ is David Lee, 25,509. See if he can best that this time by David and Conrad, the only two on the clock. Brian, you're currently now on the clock, so all three drivers are live. Initial laps in, David Lee drops an 11.4. 12.5 for Vanderveen, 12.9 for Bruner. Minute in, 4 to go. David Lee's 26.506. That's a new TQ. Was. Minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. David Lee fell off that TQ, 24.501 currently. Fast lap, though, 11.470. Vanderveen is, now Conrad moves up to 2, drops Vanderveen back. 1 second separates those two guys. Now Vanderveen's back to 2, Conrad back to 3. Close battle, 1/10 separates second and third right now. Conrad just went his fast lap with a 12.541 last time by. Ooh, Vanderveen gets into 11s, dropped an 11.978 a couple laps ago. Less than 3 minutes, David Lee, 25.512, working his way closer to that 25.509 TQ. Car's a little faster this time by. 23.504 for Conrad, 23.513 for Vanderveen. Halfway, 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Robert, the good news is you pick up an hour on the way home. 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
2 minutes left.
24.503 for Lee. Conrad and Vanderveen, closest battle on the track. 1 point, now 3.6 seconds separates the two. Over 4 seconds now. Conrad's pulling out a little bit. welcome, David Lee. That's going to close that up. That should put Vanderveen back into P2. Qualifier over, minute 20 to go, minute 20 to go. David Lee's 24.504 right now. That's off of his 25.509 TQ.
One minute left. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left.
David Lee slowly trying to drag back into the 25s. 24.5 flat. 23.502 for Vanderveen. 23.507 for Bruner. There he goes. 25.512 now
15
for David
seconds
Lee.
left.
Ooh, he's so close to TQ. 25.510. He may get a new TQ here. See how this lap rolls for him.
Brian Vanderveen done.
Stays at a 25.510.
David Lee done.
Definitely TQ.
All
pace
drivers
without
are
those mistakes.
finished.
All right,
Conrad
guys,
Brunner
put your
done.
cars up. Come out to turn marshal. I do need a volunteer. GT12, you're up. GT12, you are up.
Come back down.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you guys probably 20 minutes in between.
Getting better. It's not hiking up that front tire like it was heat one. Thing had like looked like it had so much front grip.
Probably good for light.
Mike Miles.
Need David Lee out here. Conrad is out. There's Brian. And Chris Simpson's going to bless us with his marshalling skills.
Kyle Brummett.
I think we're good. Just need Sumner to check in.
Oh, he's out.
All right, we're going live. As soon as I can find a start. See if he can, Kyle, if he can best your 22.502. Mike Miles, let's see if you can get yourself down a little deeper in those 15s. Initial laps, a 13 flat for Brummett, 16.5 for Miles. Oh, 15.7, Mike. Minute in, 4 to go. Kyle on a 23.503, new TQ. 18.505 for Miles. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. Kyle still on top. New TQ for him, 23.512. Mike's on an 18.501. Fast lap for Mike's a 15.7, 13.096 for Kyle. There he goes, 12.889. $230 down, $230 to go. Just a reminder, no racing this weekend. That is the swap meet. If you guys want to come in and practice, you can. I'm not going to change the track. Off-road on Sunday. On-road back Tuesday. Then next Saturday will be our first back on-road day. So 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Kyle, 23.508. Full, almost
2 minutes left.
Better this time by 19.510 for Mike. Ooh, Mike just did a 15.2. Good job, Mike. Just need David Lee to come put his magic dust on that car. Minute 30, minute 30. One minute.
1 minute left.
23.507. Keeps getting quicker.
$45 seconds left. $30 seconds left. $15 seconds left.
take him off his team.
Mike Miles done.
Oh, new TQ, 23.5, and you're still alive, Kyle. Still alive. Mike, you broke the 14 to 14.944.
All drivers are
And a new
finished.
TQ, 23.5 on
Kyle
that.
Brummett
All right,
done.
guys, we will go live for our mains at 8:30. 8:30. turn, marshals. All right, your line. Simpson, you haven't checked in yet. Your lineup's going to be Simpson, Cunningham, Brummett, and Huey on the backstretch. I don't have lasers up, so that's why, Chris, I got to drag you up. You're fine.
Chris Simpson.
Okay. All right, you guys good with that? Turn marshals ready? Racers ready? Less than 5. Lap in right there. Chris Simpson, 1.2 second gap back to Cunningham. Cunningham has his rear wing full of Kyle Brummett. 3/10 separates those two guys. Little mistake there by Huey. That puts him back a little bit there. He's going to have to chase down Kyle. Right now, all second, third, and fourth. Very close battle for those guys. Simpson comes out with an 11-2. Kyle on a 12-1. Robert 12-3. 11-9 for Huey. Huey's got the speed to catch him. Kyle worked his way around Cunningham there. $11.7 that time by for Kyle. 11.888 for Cunningham. Another mistake there by Huey. Cunningham's on the new MI-10. Everyone else is on a Mugen. All right, minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Simpson's 4.5 up on Brummett. Brummett's 1.5 up on Cunningham. Cunningham's 1.9 up on Huey. Huey just went an 11.5 last time by. As we're approaching 2 down, 3 to go. Cunningham's got that gap down to 1.7 seconds. I think the closer battle is between Huey and Cunningham. Oh, he does it again and again. 1.4 is your separation for Brummett and Cunningham. Huey a little faster last time by, an 11.5 flat. Kyle's worked his way up to a 2-second gap. Little mistake there. That's going to close that race up a little bit. 1.6 separates him and Robert. Simpson's 6.1 out front in complete cruise control right now.
Two minutes left.
Minute 30 left. Simpson's 6.1 up on Brummett. Brummett's 2 seconds up on Cunningham. Cunningham's 4.8 up on Huey. We will do the podiums at the end of the night. The podiums at the end of the night.
1 minute left. "45 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left. Greg Huey done. Kyle Brummett done. Robert Cunningham done.
All right.
All
Simpson
drivers
gets the
are
win.
finished.
Kyle second.
Chris
Cunningham
Simpson
third.
done.
That's your podium. All right, guys, come out to turn commercial, please.
Good run, Kyle. Consistent. Very good. 12.5. Or 11.5.
Oh, you bought one? I thought I had him bought. What's that? Oh, David Schumacher? Yeah, I would like that. Give the Kyle more timing into it, or? Yeah, I mean, it is. I just, talent on his buggies are like 180 degrees is what he's running his G5s at. Is that what, what if we can get him from, I guess we could order him from Schumacher. Yeah, but you gotta pay signal price. Schumacher, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I like the G4s, the Team Edition G4s. Yeah, I like those too. Like, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I gotta work better on throttle control. I'm off on guy. I'm not like a flop. Well, I think a lot. The NASCAR, like you can't like the NASCAR. You gotta feather that throttle shit ton. I'm like, well, this is not a bad little like training tool. Oh, I'm sure asphalt. I bet you Jeremiah was bitching though. No, but I bet you Jeremiah was bitching. I can run this like because he loves.
Brian van der Veen. Conrad Brunner. David Lee.
All right, got my turn marshals to their posts. All right, your lineup's going to be David, Vanderveen, and Conrad. All right, everyone happy with that? Turn marshals ready, racers ready, less than 5. All right, with a minute in, David Lee drops at 11-3, 12-1 fast lap for Vanderveen, 12-7 for Conrad. David Lee is 3.3 seconds up on Vanderveen. Vanderveen's 8.3 up on Conrad. 11-3 for Dave, 12-1 for Vanderveen, 12-5 for Conrad. 8 seconds separates Vanderveen and Conrad, while 3.2 separates Lee and Vanderveen with 2 down, 3 to go. All right, approaching 2 minutes. 2 minutes. David Lee's 4.4 up on Vanderveen. Last lap, though, Vanderveen was
2
about
minutes
2/10
left.
faster than David. Minute 30 to go. Minute 30 to go.
1 minute left. $45 left.
David Lee is on a new TQ. 25.509.154. Doesn't matter, but just to let you know. 24.501 for Vanderveen. 24.510.
30 seconds left.
3.8 seconds separates David and Brian. Brian's 8.3 up on Conrad.
$15 seconds left. Brian Vanderveen done. Conrad Brunner done. All drivers are finished. David Lee done.
All right, David Lee gets the dub. Vanderveen second, Conrad third. Put your cars up. Come out to turn marshal if I can get a volunteer. GT12, you're up next. It really wasn't that far off.
John Sumner. Mike Miles. Kyle Brummett.
All right, get my turn marshals, please. And a volunteer if I can. Thank you, my traveling man. All right, your lineup's going to be Kyle, Mike, and Sumner. John, I hope you shook the demons out of that car. I mean, I don't think there's anything worse than driving an ill-handling 12 scale. All right, guys. Turn marshal's ready. Race is ready. Less than 5. issue for Kyle there. Same time, Sumner had an issue. $14.8 for Kyle. That's 13.4 now. That's more like it. Sumner's on a 23 and a 15.8 for Miles. All three of them together at one time, but just not on the same lap. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. Kyle on top, fast lap, 13 flat. 13.7 for Sumner, 15 flat for Mike. 3 seconds separates Sumner and Miles. That's closest battle on the track, 4 seconds there. Mike just drops a 14.926 last time by. Kyle a little faster, 13.003. 12.9 that time by for Kyle. Halfway done, 2:30 to go.
Two minutes left.
Dropped to 12.793 last time by. That's the fastest lap of the day for him. Oh, that's your leader too. I mean, he had 2-lap lead. That was very nice of you to wait there, Mike Miles. Good sportsmanship.
1 minute left. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. "15 seconds left. Kyle Brummett done.
All right, Kyle gets the win.
John Sumner done.
Miles third. All right, get everyone out there to turn marshal.
All drivers are finished.
Or turn marshal.
Mike Miles
Podium.
done.
Need you guys at the podium.